Guys, it's Amy, and today we're going to talk about what I do at CVS. And there's plenty of information on the web about how to do this. I learned at moneysavingmom.com, and there are plenty of sites that will teach you how to do this, but sometimes it's helpful to see it on video and really somebody explain it to one-to-one. So I'm going to try to do that as if we were sitting next to each other and I'm saying, this is how I save money at CVS, just from the very beginning. Okay, so the key phrase in CVS savings is ExtraCare bucks, and the short-term word for that, not short-term, but the shortened word for that is ECBs. Okay, so when you hear ECBs, it's ExtraCare bucks, and basically what that is you have your receipt, and then at CVS sometimes it prints these at the bottom. Some of them are coupons, but some of them will actually have extra bucks written on there, and this is money, basically. I tend to look at it like a gift card, or it's basically like cash that CVS gives you back that's only spendable at CVS. Okay, so what you have to do here to get those are there's specific items at CVS every week that will get you money back, and you're gonna always, when you're CVSing, you don't just get to earn money and then spend it on whatever you want. Sometimes, but most of the time you want to stick to only things that are earning you more ExtraCare bucks, because eventually you're going to start reusing them every week. So let me give you an example. The very easiest one, this is this week's paper, and there's Dulcolax balance that is $9.99, and then you get $9.99 back. So when you start out on CVS savings, you have to put seed money in. Right? So it's almost like a part-time business, and in the first transaction you are going to have to spend money, unless you luck out on a really good deal, but we'll keep it simple. So let's say that because you get all your money back, and like I said, you're going to want to treat ECBs like money. So when I say you get your money back, you're not going to get cash, but you are going to get an ExtraCare buck. So you spend $9.99, you have to use that out of your savings or checking account, where the cash, whatever. You're actually going to pay $9.99 for the item. But then they're going to give you this, which I got today, $9.99 ExtraCare bucks. Now, the thing with this, you're not going to be able to go buy a book or a magazine or food with that. What you're going to want to do is buy something else that has an ExtraCare buck amount on it, okay? So, basically, the other trick here, there's kind of like three parts of this to make this work. ExtraCare bucks is how you're going to pay for all these things, but to really make CVS work, you're going to combine two more different types of coupons. And the first one you're probably really familiar with. These are the coupons that you get in your Sunday paper, and they're called manufacturer coupons, okay? So this is regular, old-time couponing. You have an item, you use a coupon, it reduces the amount that you pay. So for this example, the Dulcolax today is $9.99, but I had a $3 off coupon. So when I paid for this, I only paid $6.99 for it. And if you were starting, you would pay that out of your checking account, okay? So $6.99, but when you're done with the transaction, they're going to give you $9.99 back. So you're profiting, if you look at both of those things as cash, you're profiting those $3 from that. So that's a really good deal on that. It's called a money maker. Free with overage is what you might see on some of the deals, okay? So on top of that, they also have these CVS coupons that also print on the bottom of your receipt. You can use both the manufacturer and the CVS coupon together. Okay, so you would use the manufacturer first, and that might be the $3, and then your CVS coupon, which is put out by CVS, might be $1 off. So that would be $4, and then your Dulcolax might only be $6.99, and $5.99, and then you profit $4 from that transaction. Okay, so then that's the kind of deals that you're looking for at CVS. Those are the best deals. Okay, let's talk about week 2. Let's say that you're coming into this week and you have your $9.99 Dulcolax ECB, right? Okay, you can spend it on anything, but what you're going to want to do is try to get a deal which generates the same or more amount of ECBs, right? Okay, so let's say you're coming into the same week, but you have $9.99 to spend. And what you're going to want to do, the first one is, we know this Dulcolax deal is a good deal. And let's just say it's $9.99, right? And then let's say you have a $4 coupon, which was available in an insert that I didn't happen to have. But so let's just say we had it, okay? So that's going to put you down to a $5.99 balance. Okay, so the problem is that you have an ECB that's $9.99. The thing about extra bucks is you can't split it up. It's not like a gift card. They're not going to give you your balance back. So you've got to figure out a deal that's going to get you up to the $9.99 total. So when you pay for it, it's going to be $9.99. And you also, of course, want to generate enough extra bucks so you get that same amount back. There was another deal that was this week that you can take a look at, and that is the Schick razor, and it's $8.97. And the paper, this week's paper that you can go out and get now, has a $5 coupon in it. So that only brings your total to $3.97 that you're going to have to pay out of pocket. Well, that's right about $4, and it is kind of tricky paying the 99 cent, 97 cents, but we're just going to say the Duck Links was $6. This is going to be about $4, and that brings you up to right about that $9.99 ECB. So that's going to be your 2 transactions. You get 2 things for that $9.99, and you were able to do that and stick that other razor in there because you had used a coupon on the previous transaction. So that's what you're going to want to do week after week is find these deals that is going to generate the ECBs back that you originally had. And the best way that you can do that is on moneysavingmom.com. For 3 years now, I've gotten all of my deals from her. And what she does, usually on Saturday night, is she goes through and lists all of these items. Then she lists where to get the coupons. And what you need to learn about couponing is every week they put out several books. And what I do is I don't even cut my coupons. I just leave them in books, and I'll label them with the date that they came in your newspaper. So I would put, these are from today, so I'm going to put 8/8 on them. And one of the deals today, the Schick razor, it said, buy the Schick razor for $8.97, use the $5 coupon out of your 8/8 Smart Source, and then you're going to get the I believe the 4 ECBs back, and that's gonna, and it says that she'll always have a total there, and it'll say free plus overage, and those are always the ones you want to look for. At minimum, get the free ones, because basically you're just exchanging your ECBs out, because they're going to give you the same amount back or even more than you started with. So that's what you're going to do. It's every week. It's sort of like a math game. You have a certain number of ECBs, and everybody's going to have a different amount because everybody's doing different transactions. I sometimes I'll stick things in that I need and that might not necessarily be on her list. So sometimes I get my Starbucks drink. If I have a $9.99 ECB and the only deal that week is for $7 or whatever, then I might get go ahead and take the hit and get a Starbucks and or Red Bull for Scott, and I only have the $6 ECB walking out, but I get that extra little treat with that with the drinks in there. So I kind of use it also as a reward system as well. Sometimes I pay myself back with little treats from CVS, and other times if I need a filler to get up to that amount of ECB, I get milk, cereal. It just depends what it is. But it's gonna be different every single week. But the important thing is to get that seed money and use that at the beginning, and then each week just only use the ECBs that you have. Don't go over. If you need to split it up into smaller transactions. So let's say you only had 5 ECBs. Just only buy one thing and get your 5 ECBs back, and then use that for maybe 2 more things that are a little bit that don't cost as much. You're gonna, at the very beginning, you'll probably have to have several transactions at once to get everything that you want. But this week I had 25 ECBs to use, and I was able to do one large transaction and get a couple extra things that I that wasn't necessarily an ECB deal. So that's it. There's tons of information out there and help. Just make sure you check the deals every week on moneysavingmom.com. Keep an eye on your ECBs, what your balance is. Get 2 newspapers every week and label them. And make sure that you're saving your ECBs from your receipts, and you're also saving your CVS coupons. And I think you'll be well on your way to CVSing.